I have never known how to love myself until I meditated.
I found my goal in life through meditation.
Meditation has made me a calmer, more easygoing person, and that makes it better for my wife and for everyone else.
Meditation helped me be a better person.
Meditation has helped me find the answers within myself instead of the long searching and the longing outside of myself.
In the search for inner peace, peace seekers from 9 countries have come together to meditate in the Middle Way Advanced course. During the past month, these participants of various countries, languages, and cultures have united as one family. They followed a daily regimen of activities free of conflict. Moreover, the happiness everyone gained through meditation has sparked a love in their hearts and a great wish to share the knowledge of inner peace with others. And with this great love and great wish, 14 people have decided to become the Middle Way Meditation Coaches, or MMCs. They realize that to create world peace, they must begin with the transformation of their own minds. By closing the eyes gently, keeping the mind still at the center of the body. This is the development of a great power that will transition humanity to a new era of meditation.
So if every person in the world can learn about meditation and so find inner peace, we will understand that there is no need to fight against each other. We will be more compassionate for each other, and our greed will be less, and all anger and hatred will reduce. So we will live together much more peaceful.
I realized that my biggest desire is to see this world in peace. And I thought, wow, that's difficult. There's nothing I can do about it. And then I thought, yes, there's one thing I can do. And that is, I can find inner peace myself. If I do that, everybody can do it, because then it would be very easy just to work with ourselves. When we want to change the world, we can only do it if we change ourselves.
Every day, all the members of this large family will perform their merit duties joyfully. In the past, it would not have been easy for each person to clean a toilet or clean one's house. But after they were trained to understand the concepts of Buddhist culture, which are transmitted in all cleansing tasks, these activities fill their minds with tranquility. They have learned to become the giver. They have learned to share. Even though they were new to this, they were still impressed. Every activity stimulated them to practice further and to keep their minds still at the center all the time.
It was an exciting time, believe it or not, of doing chores. It changed my whole perception of chores, or that word. We were first shown how to mindfully fold clothes, and how to mindfully clean a toilet, and to sweep in the rooms, and different things that I have taken advantage of or taken for granted at home.
So chores are not chores anymore, not just chores, but it's a reminder that we can connect with what we do from the center. And that way, you are not just cleaning a toilet or doing laundry, you are actually giving great service.
The activities during the training impressed and always brought out joyful smiles in our large family, such as the alms offering, which was organized to raise our spirits, create love, and bring understanding to the practice of generosity and the correct way of giving. These experiences helped cultivate in us the practice of Buddhist culture, which can be conveyed to people in our home countries so that they can practice it correctly and beautifully.
Another very important experience for me was the almsgivings we did. And the almsgiving to monks is so peaceful and cheering up, giving joy and delight to me, so that I like it very much to give alms to monks.
You are practicing to give food to the monks, not just for them to survive, but to preserve their bodies and their minds, to preserve the teachings. We are here humbly asking the monks to be our teachers. We come with a humble heart, open to learn, and by doing or performing this ceremony, it's very humbling just to know that we are blessed by being here and receiving the teachings directly from them. Doing that, it was more than just giving the food, but it's a practice of generosity. It's a practice in which you get connected with the center of your being, and you are feeling joy by practicing generosity.
In our spare time, we would discuss the Dhamma lessons we learned from the teaching monks. If we found that we did not fully understand a particular topic, we would ask the teaching monks to address the topic before we started meditating. All the lessons we learned fostered clarity in our meditation practice, instilling in us an eagerness to meditate. During the past month, our meditation experiences have developed continuously. Our inner experiences have amazed us and brought changes to our lives, which initially brought us a feeling of happiness and good wishes towards all members of humanity and the animal kingdom. Suffering, disappointment, anger, and inner conflicts have disappeared from our minds. The more we meditate, the more we find inner peace.
And when I closed my eyes for my meditation, I ended up in the bright light, which I understand, and then there was this huge crystal ball, and it was full of water, and I was in it. I was in the water, and I was able to breathe in the water. So I'm sitting in this water, and it's crystal clear, and I can see outside of the crystal ball, and then the ball started floating with me in it, and we went everywhere. I mean, I went all over the place, and it was so amazing because I kept looking around going, I can breathe in this water. It was exciting. One of the things they keep saying over and over again is, I'm not the director, I'm not the actor or the actress, I am the observer. And so to be able to sit back and watch this experience and know that it's going on within me and be able to accept it without fighting it is truly a gift.
I felt the power from inside arising and floating through me. No body, no feelings, nothing. It was completely still. Nothingness, only brightness, and like coming again, and increasingly. And my happiness was pulling me out to be so large, expanded. So I stayed in this stadium very long, very happy, very bright. Nothing happened, only this. I was so happy.
From a life of a scattered jigsaw, The Middle Way Advanced course has organized and connected those cluttered pieces into a complete picture. From not realizing the true goal in life, we now have the same goal with great determination and vision to become an MMC and teach meditation to locals in all 208 countries. And this may very well be one of the greatest challenges of our lives.
I had to find the answer within to find that one piece in the jigsaw puzzle of my life that would finally click into place and make me happy. And I was missing that one piece. But since I came here, I know for sure that I found it. Thanks to Luang Por, I have the perfect vehicle to take this knowledge and be able to spread it to all my friends and family and all the people in my country. He came up with the MMC program, and it fits perfectly with me. I've always wanted to help Luang Por change the world. I always wanted to make a difference. You know how they always say that one person can make a difference, but together I know that we can all join hands and can change the world if we all work together and learn how to meditate.
And in my mind, I know that if I could take this information back to them and teach them how to go to the source where the problem is, it's not about the parents, it's not about the family, it's about that pain or whatever they carry inside of them. And so the bullying can stop. The threatening and the hitting and the beating of each other, you know, and the stuff that they do to each other out of pain, it could stop. It could literally be stopped.
When I heard about the MMC program, oh my God, it's wonderful, because this dream of changing the world takes every one of us individually, just that. But if you are just one piece of the whole puzzle, then it's possible. And if you have tools to encourage other people, to help other people, because I'm sure that we all want that. But sometimes we just need a little push, right? Sometimes we just need to see other people wanting the same thing that you want. And then that little sparks becomes a big flame. And so I think it's wonderful, not just to have the dream, but to be able to do it, to have the support of Luang Por Dhamma, to have the support of this big peace movement to change the world. That is something that I want to be part of. There is hope for people like us that want to see real, true peace, starting with ourselves and bringing it out to the world. I'm very happy that
World peace begins with inner peace found through meditation. Let's join together to lead humankind towards a new life, as people throughout the world are waiting for this opportunity. They are waiting for an MMC to guide them, waiting to enter this new era with meditation, because meditation is the true power that will change the world.
Channel. Before starting your IPD session, I would like to tell you that IPD is a time of inner peace which can be achieved by means of meditation. Meditation is a practice to focus the mind at one place inside the body for an extended period of time. It is the mind cleansing process, so whoever has the mind can practice meditation. That is why meditation is for all, regardless of religion, race, or nationality. It is the same as we enjoy the same sun, the same moon, or the same star, whether we are Buddhist, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, or atheist. You can also check out the benefits meditation brings you physically, mentally, and spiritually from many websites. The question is, how to prepare yourself for meditation? Because meditation is the art and science, so we need to deal with it properly. Come close to look at these tips. After a long day of hectic schedule from work or study, traveling or shopping, you need to take some time off for yourself. Please tell yourself, I will relax my body and mind now for the betterment of myself and those around me. Don't rush into it. Check out the following key factors. Check your physical well-being. Am I so sleepy? Or too tired from the long day? Refresh your body by drinking a glass of water. Or even take a shower. Wear comfortable attire. You can also do some stretching or short yoga exercise. Then find your private zone. We recommend a quiet place without much distraction, like the area where children play or a dog barks. Check your sitting position, which will have direct effect on your inner experience. No need to be too tough to yourself. If you could put your right leg over your left and sit on the floor, that would be the perfect position as long as you don't feel any pain. The key point is to sit comfortably. No problem if you want to sit on the chair or on a sofa, as long as you keep your back straight. And put your hands on your lap with the tip of the right index finger touching the tip of the left thumb. Then close your eyes gently as if you're falling asleep and relax every muscle in your body. Check your mental and spiritual well-being. For beginners, we recommend you to start your session with a guided meditation. Try not to think about your work, study, or any affairs during your meditation. Meditation is not a contemplation or analytical process. It won't help anybody, especially yourself. Let all thoughts go for a while. Everything will be okay afterwards. Learn to be neutral. Stop and be still at the center of the body, 2 fingers width above the navel. You can also visualize the mental object at the center of the body and repeat the mantra, clear and bright, out of the center of that object when you have many thoughts coming up. Try to maintain your relaxation throughout the session. Remember, the key is to be conscious in a relaxing way. Tips for meditation. 1. Recommended time for meditation is after you wake up and before you go to bed. 2. Avoid meditating on the bed because it is easy to sleep while meditating. 3. To be able to sit long, you may need some cushion to support your back to keep it straight. 4. Please do not lie down when you practice meditation. It is incorrect. 5. Check out from the start whether you lift your shoulder up without realizing it, or squeeze your eyes too much as if you're getting to use your eyes in meditation. 6. If you feel it is too difficult to visualize the mental object at the center of the body, try this way. Imagine it on your head first. Can you? Okay, great. Then behind you. Can you? Great. Then it goes inside now from your mouth down to your stomach. And that is it. Can you do that? See? Not difficult at all. So simple. 7. Please do not exercise too much before doing meditation because it will make you fall asleep easily during meditation. 8. Please do not watch horror movies, heavy metal songs, or soap opera series, or anything that may make you emotional and could make your mind wander.
9. Try to exercise your mind during the day to help it get used to the center of the body by feeling sabai at the center of the body throughout the day with your open eyes.
10. Be still with closed eyes for a minute every hour. That's how we recollect our mind from wandering outward too much. Remember that meditation is to relax your mind. If you feel content, happy, and satisfied, it's correct even if you just sit still with closed eyes. That's the magic meditation brings. It is the simplest thing on earth that you never expect to be that basic. Be as innocent as a baby and you'll have a taste of it sooner. I hope you enjoy meditation from now on.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Middle Way Meditation. Before we start the practice of the meditation together, I would like to spend a moment to explain to everyone about the introduction to the Middle Way Meditation. According to the Google search engine, there are millions of meditation techniques in the world. If you type the term meditation and Google it, you will find at least 23 million sites of meditation. And it is growing. What is the message from that Google engines? There are so many techniques of meditations in the world. And the question is, why we pick up the Middle Way technique to share with everyone for the practice of meditation? The key reason that we pick up the Middle Way meditation as a technique of the practice, because this technique is very original. It dates back to the time of the Buddha, that the Middle Way is the first teaching of the Buddha. And by many Buddhist scholars understand the Middle Way as a balanced way of living, not too extreme on either side, not work too hard or play too much, just keep a good balance. That is the general concept of the Middle Way, living a balanced life. But for the practice of meditation, the late Abbot Luang Pu Wat Pak Nam, the rediscoverer of the Middle Way meditation, he discovered that through the practice of meditation, the meaning of the Middle Way, it can be deeper and more related to meditation practice, which in the Buddha time, the Middle Way is a path to happiness, fulfillment, and even to enlightenment. The late Abbot Luang Pu Wat Pak Nam, he found out this. He found out that the Middle Way, it can be really connected to our practice of meditation. He called the Middle Way within, which is the center of the body is around 2 finger widths above the navel. He said this is a point of concentration, is the Middle Way inside, that when we concentrate on this point, we can go to the deeper state of our practice of meditation. This is not something that you must believe, but it's something that you better try for yourself. Why the center of the body or the Middle Way within is very important for the practice of meditation. It works like this. Imagine the lens that we used to use when we learn a science subject, that we have the lens under the sun and face with the paper. When you move the lens to the focal point, the light, the ray from the sun, it will be condensed and it can penetrate and burn the paper. That is the focal point of the lens. Center the body according to the master. It works like a focal point of the mind or the consciousness. So when you meditate, let go everything and gently focus at this spot. You can go to the deeper state of your consciousness. This is something you must try for yourself and see why this spot is so important for the practice of meditation. For the middle way technique, it's not only original, powerful, but it's also very simple. This is the hallmark of the middle way technique, simplicity. For the reason that it's so simple, children can do it, teenagers can do it, adults or the worker or senior citizen can use these techniques of meditation. This technique is simple, but the result can be very profound. We will discover more for the practice. Two basic concepts of the middle way meditation. Number one, relaxation, and number two, mindfulness. These two things. For the relaxation part, there is the body relaxation and there is mind relaxation. So I will help guiding you at the beginning. Relax every single part of your body. Once your body feels loose, relaxed, then we can start to relax our mind. Letting go, release yourself from all the stress. With body relaxation and the mind relaxation, now you prepare yourself to the deeper state of your meditation. After you get a basic relaxation to be ready, then we use the mindfulness. For this technique of meditation, we use 3 tools of mindfulness. Number one, center the body. Keep your mind, be aware, gently at the center. And number two, visualization. Visualize something bright and shining, like a sun, the moon, the star, at the center. And use the mantra, the repeating term, some sound that keep you calm and peaceful. We will touch on more detail of visualization and the mantra shortly. You can imagine your mind like a glass of the water. When you were young, nothing much inside. When you bring the rose and look to the glass that's clear and bright, you can touch the beauty quite easy, right? But once you grow older, you go to school, you go to work, start to have family, you start to collect many colors to the glass. The red color when you feel angry, the blue color when you feel sad, and the green color when you feel not good about someone or some situation. Imagine this. You bring the same beautiful rose again and look through the mind that is very colorful. Do you think it can be easy to touch the beauty? No. Now it's not that easy like you were young anymore. There are many colors blocking yourself from enjoying the happiness outside. That's why we need to practice meditation. So, to clean the mind or clean that glass, we just do a simple process, but very important. We let the glass down, sit, relax, and do nothing, and let all the particles or the color sinking down to the bottom. If you live quite a simple life and not too much hectic schedule, or you practice meditation before, you can find that the process that all the particles sinking down is not too complicated. Just let go. But if you live a very hectic lifestyle, many schedule, which I'm sure that many of you are the newcomer, you might have that very hectic schedule. When you let the glass down, it's not that easy to sink down because it's not only 3 colors, it might be a rainbows of the thought and the feeling and emotion in the glass. And you also check it through your life circumstances. When you let the glass down, that particle not easily seen, is spinning a bit. So maybe when you close your eyes and I guide you relax and letting go, and then your boss come, your friends in the company come to ask for the advice, or your children ask for new toys or anything. Do not be surprised, this is very common. Many people give up meditation because they do not understand this. They get upset about it and they think they cannot do meditation. No, it's not. There are simple ways to overcome this mind-wandering situation. Imagine this. Imagine yourself going to the beach, relax on the beach, and then that a bird fly over your head. What you normally do with that? When the bird fly into your attention, when you're on the beach, you normally just relax, right? And then let all the bird fly away. You don't do anything because you are enjoying the nature. The little bird, just a little thing that come to take your attention away maybe for just a few seconds, right? So if the bird fly into your attention and then you think you are very intelligent, you know everything, you analyze all the time. So you analyze about that bird. This is a male or female bird and where it will go and what is the name of the bird and more questions. You try to come up with the answer and you think you can do it, but finally you get stuck and you start to get headache on the beach. You think that look wise or look stupid? It's not nice, right? That you go to the beach and then get headache on the beach. You can do it if you want. So when you meditate, imagine all that thought flying in like a bird. Do nothing to that thought. Just let them fly away. Just keep your relaxed and gentle and comfortable feeling that you have been accumulating through the relaxation process. Let them fly away. If you can do like this, it'll be easier and then you can settle down better and better until it's completely silent and peaceful. Okay? But if for anyone that live a very hectic life and many confused and busy schedule, so it's not just one by one bird, maybe the first time one bird, the second time 10 birds, and then the third time hundreds of birds. Now it's not easy to let go. It's too many. The late Abbot Lung Puat Pak Nam, he suggests that you can use visualization and a mantra. For the visualization, you can visualize something bright and shining, like the sun, the moon, or the star, and place that bright object inside your stomach. You not actually use your eyes at all. It's just the mind or the feeling. Imagine you have a glass of the Coca-Cola with the ice cube, and that day you just finished from a sport, very thirsty. So you drink Coca-Cola very quickly, and because you did it too fast, accidentally the ice cube fall down through your throat and then into your stomach. Can you see the ice cube right now? Cannot, right? With your eye, you cannot see it. But with your mind, your feeling, you can feel it is there. It's cool, right? The ice cube. When you visualize like that, you close your eye and just a feeling of the objects there. Do not worry about the quality. It's just a feeling. The second thing to help you, you can use the mantra, and in our technique, we use the term Samma Arahang. It's a Pali term. Pali is a language in the Buddha term. Samma means purity, Arahang means freedom. So you purify yourself to be free from all negativity. You just let the sound rise up in your stomach. It's just a feeling to you not use your ear to hear it. And you can use this, the visualization of the mantra, like when you listen to the music, any music player, the iPod or any kind, and you have the earplugs. You hear it, right? And then you move the earplug into your stomach and let the sound rise up. Samma Rahang, Samma Rahang, Samma Rahang. It's just that, the feeling of the sound. Or if you're not familiar with this term, you can use any simple term like a clear and bright, or happy, or peace and love. Any term that keep you calm and more focused here. So you can use the bright object and the mantra to keep you more calm at the center. I would like to summarize the simplified formula of the middle way meditation again. Summarize into 3 steps. Step 1, relax your body. Step 2, keep your awareness at the center of the body, inside your stomach. And step 3, if nothing much come to you, just do nothing. Let go. If too many thoughts, use visualization and a mantra to keep you calm and stable. That's just 3 steps. Is it complicated for you? Sit, relax, and do nothing. If any thought come in, just something bright and shining and a mantra, that's all. So I would like to summarize it into 3 steps and hope you will understand it. And before we start meditation, I would like to show you a picture of the standard position. When you sit for meditation, if you sit on the floor, your right legs over the left leg, the right hand over the left hand. This is a standard position, or we call enlightenment position. If you can sit on the floor, it's nice. But if you cannot do it, it's fine. You just sit on a chair. Let your legs down and let your hands on your lap with the right index finger touching your left thumb. You might be curious a bit that why we need to have our right index finger touching the left thumb. It's not a miraculous reason about it. It's just a simple, natural reminder. When you meditate and you get too deep into your relaxation, or you might feel sleepy, the right index finger will touch again the left thumb. And once you feel the tension at the index finger, you know that now to relax. You can take a deep breath, gain the mindfulness more, and continue your practice. So this is the general ideas about the middle way meditation. So take it easy, relax, and we start to practice the middle way meditation in a short while. Thank you for listening.
Dhammakaya meditation for beginners. The center of the body. If you like to start by finding a comfortable position for yourself in meditation, with your right leg on your left leg, your right hand on your left hand, with the index finger of your right hand touching against the thumb of your left hand, with your hands palm upwards on your lap. Or you can adopt any other looser variation of this position, any position which you feel that for you is the most comfortable position. But never forget to find the right balance between feeling alert but yet relaxed. And adjust the position of your body so that your breathing and your circulation are completely natural. Make sure that you have no aches or pains that might interrupt the continuity of your attention. And start by relaxing every muscle of your body. Relax every muscle of your body, starting with the muscles of your forehead. Relax your eyebrows, your eyelids, and make sure your eyes are only very gently closed. Never squeeze your eyes shut, thinking it will help you to meditate better. Close your eyes only very gently, in much the same way you would close your eyes to go to sleep. Never overlook the importance of closing your eyes gently. Otherwise, years can be wasted meditating without any progress. Relax the muscles of your face, your neck, both of your shoulders, both arms down to the tips of your fingers. Relax them all completely. Relax your chest, trunk and abdomen. Both of your legs, down to the tips of your toes. So that all the way from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, there's no remaining part of your body with any stress or tension anymore. If you notice any remaining tension, then relax it completely. And you find that the body which is properly relaxed will have a feeling as if it seems to melt away into the atmosphere around you. You have no physical concerns about your body anymore, so that you can turn your attention to relaxing the mind. The most efficient way to relax the mind is to forget about all concerns with your everyday life. Put aside for a few moments all anxieties concerning responsibility, anything concerning your work, friends, family, studies, or any other thing. Don't let your mind wander to thoughts of the past or thoughts of the future, but keep your mind firmly in the present moment. Keep in mind the task in hand of relaxing the mind, of training and cultivating the mind in meditation, for which you have set aside these precious few moments. And fill your mind with thoughts of happiness and joy. Make your mind spacious, radiant, light and refreshed. Spacious like the ocean, radiant like the morning sun. Light as a feather, and refreshed like a flower bud in the early morning dew. Fill your mind with happiness and joy, as if those tiny particles of happiness and joy completely filled your mind, leaving no space within your mind for any other sort of thought. And when your mind feels completely relaxed, harmonized, unified, and your body is completely relaxed too, very gently, using no effort at all, allow your attention to settle and to center itself to a point in the middle of your stomach. Allow your attention, allow your mind to settle itself to a point in the center of your stomach. And maintain your mind there, at this point in the center of your stomach as continuously as you can, for as long as you can, without letting your mind wander anywhere else. You should choose a point at the center of your stomach which you feel that for you is the point of greatest contentment, the point where you feel you could rest the mind continuously without moving the mind anywhere else. Maintain the mind there as continuously as you can, for as long as you can. The way we keep the mind in the center of the body depends on our own personal character. Some people like to keep the mind in the center of the body by visualizing a bright object there. Other people prefer to keep the mind in the center of the body simply by observing whatever inner experience there is to be seen at the center of the body. If you find that for you the first method is more appropriate, then imagine a bright object, such as a shining sun, a full moon, a shining star, or even a crystal ball, as if that bright object, the object of your choice, any one of the four, is floating in the center of your stomach. And imagine that object as continuously as you can, for as long as you can, without letting the mind wander anywhere else. Imagine with a soft and gentle attention, an attention so soft that it is like a bird feather floating down to settle upon the surface of some water, floating down so lightly that it doesn't even break the surface of the water. Such is the gentleness of the attention we need to imagine our bright object continuously at the center of our body. This is the first way of imagining, by visualizing a bright object. A second possible way of maintaining the mind at the center of the body is simply by observing without imagining anything, observing whatever there is to be seen at the center of the body. If there's darkness to be observed, then observe the darkness. If there are shadows to be observed, then observe the shadows. If there are images to be observed, then observe the images. And if there is brightness to be observed, then observe the brightness. In brief, observe whatever there is to be seen, but observe continuously with a light and gentle attention, without entertaining any thoughts in your mind, without judging the things that you see, without any expectations, without becoming elated by the pleasing things that we see, without feeling disappointed by the displeasing things that we see. Simply observing and nothing more, in much the same way that you would watch a television screen, without trying to interfere with the program which we see on the television screen. Much the same way we simply observe without trying to interfere or affect the things that we see in the mind. This is a second method by which we can maintain the mind at the center of the body. Some people who imagine a bright object in the mind find that they cannot help but use too much effort. They may end up with a feeling of tension across their eyebrows or maybe on their shoulders. If you have a tendency to such tension, then maybe for you the method of observation is most suitable. However, if you are the sort of person who finds that their mind wanders easily, or if you suffer from sleepiness, then maybe for you the method of imagining a bright object would be most suitable. You should choose a method which you find that for you is the most suitable, which for you works the best. But whichever of the two techniques which you choose, the important thing is to rest your mind at the center of the body continuously, with a light and gentle attention, never letting your attention wander anywhere else. Because with the continuity of effort, eventually the mind will become more subtle. The images in the mind will become gradually more subtle too. And the feelings in the mind will become more refined. But at the same time, the number of thoughts in the mind will become gradually reduced, until the mind can come to a standstill at the center of the body. So cultivate the mind in this way, using your chosen method, using your chosen object of meditation, with a light and gentle attention, as continuously as you can, for as long as you can, without letting the mind wander anywhere else. If you find that you suffer from a continuous stream of thoughts in the mind, if you find that those thoughts irritating, then maybe you can return to using the mantra Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, for as long as it takes to pacify the thoughts in your mind. And once the thoughts are stilled, you can continue with your meditation in silence as you did before. The mind becomes more refined, then it will start to have access to more refined and subtle states of mind. Because the mind can only have access to states of mind which are as subtle as the mind itself. So cultivate the refinement of the mind, cultivate the subtlety of the mind, using your bright object or using your observation skills, as continuously as you can, for as long as you can, without letting the mind wander anywhere else. And eventually the mind will come gently to a standstill at the center of the body, allowing the mind to go deeper inside, deeper into purity, deeper into brightness, and deeper into the hidden wisdom within the mind. So cultivate your mind at a standstill for a few moments in silence until we come to the appropriate time.